Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Hope you're doing fantastic. And today we got us a delivery from BattLBox. But before we get into it, make sure you are subscribed to the channel and ring the notification bell so you do get notified when I upload new content. And with that, friends, let's do it. Alright, so we're back with BattLBox, and as always, if you are interested in this particular subscription service, I will have a link to them in the description box of this video. They are a monthly subscription service, and they dole out goodness in many different varieties. We got a basic, an advanced, a pro, and a pro plus that you can subscribe to. And so yeah, we're going to take a look and see what you got. And as always, we get their mission brief card that always, doesn't, it never fails to deliver on a very, very beautiful picture. And I'm gonna tell you, that's a really pretty picture. Really do like that. And this is mission brief number 97. So let's see. What's up, BattLBox family? It says, yeehaw, it's March 2023. And can you believe how cold it is for March? Like down here on the southern Gulf Coast, it's freezing outside. It's freezing outside. It's crazy. It's not right. All right, see, Pro Plus customers. When we place the large order to include this as the Pro, let's see. Okay, so it said if you got the Pro Plus box, we're also receiving a $20 gift card because there was some flim-flam with the knife that they were going to give, which is fine. Okay, so I'll tell you what, let's just put a pin in that and let's go ahead and see what they did include. Okay, the first thing on top here was some Ready Wise Strawberry Granola Crunch. This is a 2.5 servings, 14-gram vegetarian meal. And I do like it, the Ready Wise stuff, because as you guys probably have noticed over the years, they have stepped up their packaging at least. Don't know about the products, but I tell you what, I do have a lot of older Ready Wise meals that I wanted to compare to see if they made any changes to, their entree lineups like this. They maybe, I don't know, sourced them from different places or whatever. But yeah, this thing says it's good by October 4th of 2037. And let's see, he said, yeah, you just tear the pouch. It does have tear notches, does have Ziploc, which is really nice. You just need to add 3/4 of a cup of water, and you can eat it right out of the pouch. It does have a gusset, which is nice. Let's see, and they got some jokes. Interesting, they got some jokes on the inside of the gusset, so that's nice, something to kind of keep you entertained a little bit. Okay, what does this weigh? This weighs 4.37 ounces dry without the water, and you add 3/4 of cups of water. And let's see what we got. So if you eat the whole package, 510 calories. Let's see, 13 grams of fat protein. 14 grams on the whole pouch. It's not bad. Okay. All right. So we got a food item. Nice. Will definitely, be something that will not go to waste if you are getting a box like this. So what do we got here? A Stanley all-in-one food jar, which is neat because I see it even has a kind of a spork attachment there on the side of it. The stainless steel all-in-one food jar. All right. So this would be for, for soups or something like that. Ooh, that's definitely, that's got a lot of insulation around it. So it's one of them vacuum sealed jobs. Let's see, double wall vacuum insulation. There we go, BPA free, leak proof, wide open for easy cleaning, which I appreciate. I appreciate having, look at that, I can get my hand in there, so that's nice. Especially when you go to clean up, you need to get in there with a paper towel or whatever. And let's see. And then we got a little plastic spork that, oh well, it's got a, I don't want to run the risk of accidentally cutting myself, but you get the idea. It's got a little plastic spork attached to the side of it, which is really nice. So yeah, you can put any of your, you know, your beef stew, you know, your homemade soups, or, you know, store-bought soups. You can heat them up, dump them in this, and seal it up. And you even have the lid, which also will double as maybe another bowl if you don't want to eat straight out of this, or you could put your liquid in here, your water or whatever, and drink it right out of here. So yeah, very nice. And it does have a little hook, or a little place you can, you know, hook it to or whatever. Yeah, this is really nice. I really like this. I could have swore, okay, I've got a Stanley cooking set, which is interesting because, you know, to kind of go with this, I already have, let's see if I can do this without knocking anything over. I do have this little Stanley stainless steel cup set. Ooh, wow, I need to dust. Got dog hair, man. Dog hair just flies everywhere. And this actually got, this has like 2 cups inside of it. So yeah, it's a really nice little kit. I have it, the only reason why I have it up here is because I have another one that's kind of similar to it that I use. So I really don't have a use for it until I wear the other one. I wear the other one out. Well, I spoke too soon. I spoke too soon because that right there is exactly what I just showed you. So yeah, this is the Stanley 2-cup cook set. So I already have one, and believe it or not, I got this in another subscription box. I don't know if it was a BattLBox. It might have been Crate Club. It was one of the other ones. But yeah, I got this. Okay, so now I've got 2 of them. So I got a little matching set here going on. Okay. All right, so we got some Epic wipes. The massive wet wipe. This is a shower on the go. This is extra large. Man, this thing is how big? 2.6 feet by 1.6 feet. Guys, like a towel. That's like a small towel, yo. All right. These things are really nice. These big wet wipes. These things are really good to throw in your pack because, you know, you never know when you're going to need them. You know, hiking, camping, or whatever. Especially if you're doing more primitive type camping, you know. So yeah. Oh, okay. Well, they give you a smaller one. Okay, so they give you an extra large and they give you a large. And the large is what? How big is the large one? What does that say? Man, I can't read that. Ooh, 2 foot by 1 foot. Okay, so it's a little bit smaller. You can see the packages are just a little bit smaller. But yeah, so that's really nice. So that works. Okay, I dig it. We got a CRKT. We got us a knife. We got a bigger knife. Wait a minute now. The book. We'll have to get into the book because I saw the name Bird Dog, and this is a bird dog. So I'm kind of curious as to what's going on with that knife. And yeah, here you go. They give you a code for some ReadyWise. If you want to hit up ReadyWise and save 25%, BATTL25. There you go. Yeah, that's awesome. That's awesome. Okay. And then what we got here, we got a BattLBox, a $20 gift card. So they did throw in a $20 gift card. There's no expiration date, as it should be. So yeah, I got a BattLBox gift card, and I don't want to show the numbers because somebody hijack that bad boy, man, to be running off with my $20 gift card. Okay, we got Fusion by Pod, power on demand, a Pod X-8000, solar powered dual USB charger and LED light, waterproof, shockproof, dustproof. Hey, now I can get behind something like this. Got a 12-month warranty, 400 lumen LED light panel with 3 functions, monocrystalline solar panel. Okay. 8,000 milliamp hour battery, charge time, 4 to 5 hours. Of course, solar charging time varies, obviously, because of solar output. Yeah. So the solar panel is a 5-volt, 120 milliamp. Ooh, man, you're gonna be charging a thing. This stuff like this is really neat. I've got a bunch of smaller portable solar panels that I got from subscription box a long time ago, but they're about, let's see, 8.5 by 11. They're probably a little bit bigger than a standard size sheet of paper. And they've got a cool little, you know, kicker that, you know, you can lay it on the ground and you can point it up at the sky and stuff. And stuff like that is really, really neat. And stuff like this, obviously square footage is king, right? And it comes 3/4 of the way charged. USB. Okay, that's the light. So, wow, how do you turn the light on? USB, USB. It's got USB stuff all over it. Okay, but where's the power button? Where's the go button? Okay, we got USB there, and a micro USB. Okay, man, this thing is really, it feels really robust. Let's see, will it come on? Yeah. Yeah, she's bright. She's bright. It's hard to tell how bright stuff is when I turn stuff on because you guys have no idea. I have one, two, three, I have 5 bulbs above me, and I have 2 things like twice as bright as this right here pointing at me. So there's so much light right here that it's, when I turn stuff on, it may get washed out, but this thing's bright. And it's neat because there's the solar panel side of it. And then yeah, it's got 2 big regular, you know, 2 standard USBs and then 1 micro USB. And there's your LED side. And yeah, so, and it's got a little thing you could run a cordage through. And this thing feels really robust. It's got like a rubberized kind of surround on it. And it feels really good. It feels really solid. This would be awesome. I'm gonna have to take this out and you know, try it and see, you know, how much it will do, you know, outside, you know, the charging wise and everything, because that obviously would be the main yay or nay on that. And they even give you the little carabiner there you can hook it to, and they even give you a little micro to regular USB cable. So yeah, all right, stuff like that is always super good to have, especially if you are going out doing extended hiking and maybe some primitive camping, or you're hiking, you know, a really long trail that you do have a primitive camping stop on it. Stuff like that's really nice to have. So yeah, and I'm not ashamed to say, you know, I'm not against doing the straight up like hardcore camping, but I mean, come on, I'm you know, I'm getting up there in age a little bit. I'm not that old, but you know, I'm a little bit older. That going out and doing the straight up primitive camping, it's hard for me to get excited. You know, it's hard for me to get excited and jazzed up about doing that, because yeah, you know, I kind of am used to having the comforts. You know, I tell you one thing I will say, I will not go nowhere without a camping pad. Not gonna do it. Not gonna do it. And man, this box, whew, good Lord, this box, they were not playing with this box. CRKT, what are y'all doing? Man, that box, they glued that box together. That was wholly unnecessary. You did not need to do all that. All right. Okay. Okay, so we got CRKT. Is this going to be generic? No. Is it an M16? Okay, this is a CRKT M16 Tonto large. Large Tonto. And this is a big knife here. Now I will say this is something that, whew, that's big. And we got a nice flipper tab. Kind of a Tonto style blade. That's a big knife. I mean, that's a big knife. That's a big knife. Not yeah. And okay, this is a prime opportunity for me to talk about the ergonomics of a knife, and just you know, the overall aesthetic and my own preference. And this is going to be something that is going to be highly subjective, and it's something that you know, people may not agree with. But this right in here, you see how it's this big circle, but when you come into the handle here, all this, you have these weird textures. You have these, I mean, not textures, but you have these, just these weird things going on like this. You have this piece right here, and hopefully you can see that. Hopefully you guys can tell what I'm talking about. This little thing right here. Your finger's going to want to rest like in between this thumb tab, which is going to act kind of like a choil, and then this piece that's sticking up. It's not overly uncomfortable, but it's like this knife is so big. I mean look at that. Look at that in my grip. I mean, it's not so big that it's uncomfortable, but this right here, I don't like that. And that's just my own preference. But that was standing, okay? The knife, the scales, there's nothing there's no inset, there's no sleeve inside. It's just the scales, and they have pillars they got 2 pillars on the tail, and then the main body here of the knife on the front. And then it's skeletonized. You have all these holes punched in it. And then even the clip, for some reason, the clip has holes punched in it. I mean, this is a big knife, so it does have some weight. The blade has some pretty good meat on it. Let's see. And it just says Carson Design. Okay. All right. And we are rocking a frame lock. I will say this. Of course, you know, it's smooth. The action is very smooth. And it folds up nice because, you know, there is some semblance of a matching contour there. So it's a good looking knife. I mean, I'm not turned off by it. You know, it's large. It's large. Let's see. It would fit in your pocket, but boy, it would take up all the depth real estate of your pocket to match up to this clip, because you think most pockets are designed to be no longer than your hand. And this thing in my hand, you know, I got small hands, but this is a big knife. But it's a good looking knife. You know, it's definitely not a turn off at all. So I don't know. That's one of the things I look forward to. Comment section. Do you guys like this knife? I think it's a good looking knife. You know, it's not, you know, bad. And I didn't mention also there's a lot of jimping up here. But what's crazy is it's almost the exact, you know, it's not raised at all. So my thumb gets onto both sides of the scales or the frame of the knife and the jimping. So that's not giving you that much confidence. I mean, it's confident, but it could be a lot more. Like if they would have if they would also included jimping on both sides of the frame, right here where the pad would be, it would probably be better. Or if this back tail of the knife was raised a little bit to where the jimping was more pronounced off the frame. Nitpick. That's what that's called. Okay, I like it. It's just big. It's just big. And depending on what it's made out of, what's it made out of? To learn more about it, go to their website. Okay. Keep the cutting edge sharp. It says don't use the blade to pry, turn screws, dig, or scrape. Don't use a knife as a hammer. Okay. Well, it takes fun out of it, man. I always want to use my knives for hammers and screwdrivers and all that kind of stuff. You know, what's wrong with people? You know, that's the whole. What's the fun of having knives? You can't do all that stuff with it. Okay, so this is the Bird Dog 440C stainless. It's from Williamson, Willumsen. Very, very weird spelling. Copenhagen. Okay, I'm assuming. Well, there you go. Make it that what you wish, guys. And it says it's a 440C stainless, so that's good. Denmark. Made in PRC. That's interesting. Usually it just says made in China. This says it's made in the PRC. Ooh. Okay, dark stone washed. Oh, here. There you go. Hopefully, will that focus? Will it focus? Will it focus? Maybe. Maybe not. Ooh. Maybe not. Okay. All right. See what we got. Ooh, is that a patch? Is that a patch? That is a Velcro patch. Ooh, it's nice. It's like the rubber, the printed rubber. And it's a little Velcro. It's a little Velcro patch for their company. Now that's cool. not just giving you a sticker, but giving you something. I know it's more expensive to have something like this rather than, you know, just a little printed sticker, but that's really cool. I like that. Okay, we got us a cool little leather sheath with just a simple stitched in loop for your belt, or, you know, however you're going to affix this to your pack. So the nice thing about this that I can tell, well, it would be for what, a right draw, because, well, you could put it either way. Well, yeah, let's see. You could put it upside down. Okay. We do have 2 lashing holes here to run some cordage through. So the way I would affix this to my pack, obviously, is to either have it vertically and then do something through the belt loop, and then also do something through the 2 lanyard holes, or sideways through the lanyard holes and then maybe 2 or 3 runs through the belt loop. So you could reach on your pack and just unsnap and pull it out. Nice they give you that, so yeah. Okay, all right. Now this is more of the design that I like. This is coming from this knife. Everything I just complained about, this knife does not have. And it's a very nice, this is a very good looking knife. It has that dark stonewashed look and it has the dark like scales to match. I really do like that. Okay. It does have on the tail back here, we do have a big cutout for a lot of lashing can go on back there on the back end. Do have some really good jimping forward of the scales. So when your thumb is up here, when your thumb's up here on the on their pad, you get none of the scales. It's all texture. Yeah, that's what you like. And these you know, this type of scale, I don't know what that's called. My first experience with this type of weird kind of all over texturing, well, this is more kind of uniform, but was with Essie. Some of my Essie knives, and I've touched on that in prior videos, but I love this type of scale. I absolutely love it. And it does have a choil right here with a smaller, I don't know if you want to call that like a smaller choil, actually in the metal of the blade on the sharp edge. So yeah, and it has a very elegant sweep with nothing. It's just a radius, and it's perfect. I mean, look at that. Look at that. That thing is like it was made for my very unmanly hand. Very small hand. So yeah, man, this knife right here, yeah, this is, ooh, man, this is a knife that was like, if I was gonna say, you know how you go to like a custom tailor and you have like your shirts or your coats made, if someone was gonna custom tailor a knife to me, to my grip and my hand size, this is it. Like, this is it. And the beautiful thing about this is if your hands are bigger, which, you know, they're going to be, it's still comfortable. It's still going to be a very comfortable knife because there is subtly just enough on the back end right here to give, you know, if you did have much larger hands and larger fingers, you're still going to have good purchase. You're not going to run off the end of it. Man, this is a nice knife. And a 440C too. Whew, man, I like it. I like it. I really like it. Okay. This knife is a home run. Just gonna say it, man. I mean, one more time for you guys, you know, watching this on the toilet, not paying attention. I mean, look at that. It's such a good looking knife. This might be one of my, I'm gonna put, this is gonna definitely be in my top 5 knives that I've opened out of subscription box on this channel. This is in the top 5, no doubt about it. I love this, man. I love this knife. Okay. You know, the sheath, you know, it leaves something to be desired. It's just very basic, but, you know, there's nothing wrong with basic. A lot of times you just need something to get the job done. This little sheath here will get the job done. You know, although it's not like Kydex, it doesn't have a drain hole, so you will get condensation buildup in here because it's just stitched. You know, it's just stitched closed. So, not a fan of that, especially if you're going out and you got this on your pack, use this as a pack knife. And obviously a knife like this, that's what you're going to do with it. I mean, you're going to use this, you know, it's full tang, all, you know, all that good stuff. Okay, now I'm curious to know what the problem was with BattLBox in this knife. What's going on here? Okay, now you guys got to settle in because this is going to be story time with Brad because I'm going to read what exactly was going on with this knife. Okay, it says, when we placed the large order to include this as the Pro Plus Knife of the Month, the price of the Bird Dog online was in line with what y'all expect to pay for a Pro Plus knife range to be in the month leading up to release. They saw a big price plummet. While we don't ever set expectations on a minimum price point for a Pro Plus item, there are still expectations. Unfortunately, situations like this do occur and they are outside of our control. Very true. Do not hold this against BattLBox at all. This is a supplier issue. It's not their issue. Let's see. We always try to put ourselves in the customer's shoes. Oh, how many times are you going to hear that from a company that they try to put themselves in our shoes? You're never going to hear that. Kudos to you, BattLBox. While most customers would be okay with this unfortunate scenario of a vendor not having pricing rules in place, we want to decide on caution and go above and beyond with the Pro Plus this month. You're also receiving the $20 gift card, which we got. Card has no limitations, blah, 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 blah. Okay. Now, we've done opened everything because that's everything in the box. But let's go to the price here and see what the problem... Oh, there's no prices. Okay, there's no prices. So I don't know. I don't know what the pricing would have been versus, you know, what it got shipped out as. I don't know. But Pro Plus, we're in this box, I think, for $170, yes? You have to check me. Because one of the things I haven't been doing that I've got to do is got to update my little pricing chart because... I'm scared that I'm giving prices and maybe the prices are going up. I don't know. But the last time I checked, the basic box was $35 plus shipping. All these prices are plus shipping and handling. $35 for the basic, $65 for the advanced, $120 for the Pro, and $170 for the Pro Plus. So my thing is, okay, hang on, let me see. Flat grind, drop point, 440C stainless. Yeah, okay. Man, I wish they would give the price because they don't give prices of anything anymore. Okay, so the book, that's it. I'm gonna tell you, kudos to BattLBox. I give criticism when it's due and I give praise when it's due. I know a lot of you guys in the comment section have had your criticisms of BattLBox, and a lot of times those criticisms are warranted and deserved. But this is a time that BattLBox needs to be shouted out for doing the right thing. Even though I will say for $170, let's go through it. $170. We got some ReadyWise food, which is probably what, $6-7. We got two. We got a massive wipe, and then we got a less massive wipe. We got these two Stanley camp set items, right? We got the little rechargeable light LED battery bank. We got the CRKT knife. What was this thing called? An M16? Right? Yeah, an M16. And then we got this knife. Two knives. That. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. You know, hey. I mean, and the $20 gift card. So we can't discount the $20 gift card. So $170, now we're at $150. This box was good. I'm good, BattLBox. Hit the comment section down below. Let me know what you guys think about this box. I think this box I thought it was really good. I'm very happy. I'm not displeased with any of these products. Now if I'm going to be mean, ReadyWise food sucks. It's very bland, but you know, you roll with the punches. I mean, strawberry granola crunch, pretty much it's going to be all right. Most ReadyWise foods very bland. Everybody knows the deal with that. You just put spice, you know, spice assortment in your kit, no big deal. These things are good. I've already got one of these, but these are good. These are useful. Two knives and the little light, depending on how this little light works out. You know, I've never heard of Fusion Pod before, and it's made in, you know, some Chinesium stuff, but all this stuff is Chinesium, right? So let me know in the comment section down below. Plus $20 gift card. So this is a home run. I mean, this would be a knife. This would be a knife if I saw it sitting 440C, this dark stonewash full tang. Oh man, and I don't know what to say. It's a good looking knife. I would pay I would probably pay upwards of what, 69 bucks maybe, if this had like a retail of 69 bucks, maybe. I don't know. That's the beauty of the comment section. Let me know, what would you guys think to see if you saw this sitting in a case and you had just a quick little rundown, flat grind, you know, all that crap, 440C stainless. You know, what would you expect to see the price tag on this? Since we don't have, I have no frame of reference for what the price is. The CRKT knives, you know, these guys are usually in the, you know, the cheaper category. You know, although CRKT they make good knives, they do try to, you know, stay within that more appealing price range for the volume sales. But still, some of their knives can get a little pricey, and this is a big knife. I mean, this is not some kind of small compact, you know, pocket knife. So yeah, I'm gonna tell you, I think I'm happy. I'm gonna leave it there. I'm happy. I really do appreciate BattLBox with their sentiment on the pricing, throwing in the gift card. That was something that shows what kind of company they are. And yeah, which I wish I would have done this video before I did my video talking about subscription services, because this right here is something when a company actually calls themselves out for trying to do the right thing for me, the customer, and you, the customer. It's very rare. It's very rare. Hit the comment section down below and let me know what you guys think. Can't wait to see you there. Hope you're doing well. We'll see you next time. Peace.